Limitless Mind by Jo Boaler. Audiobook by Bookworm. Enjoy. Insight 1. The first step to limitless learning and living starts with changing how we view our brain's ability to grow. It's crucial to realize that every experience can reshape our brain's structure. Embracing this idea shifts us from the belief that our abilities are fixed to a mindset that welcomes continuous growth and development. At the core of this shift is the understanding that our brains are dynamic, not static. Each day presents a chance to create new neural pathways, strengthen existing ones, and connect different neural networks. This process isn't just biological. It's a powerful response to our interactions and learning experiences. It challenges the outdated idea that people are either capable or incapable. Historically, institutions like schools and workplaces have operated under the belief that only a few are high achievers. This belief has been limiting, stifling potential from the start. The myth of inherent giftedness, especially in fields like mathematics, has unfairly excluded women and people of color, as research has shown. Additionally, the idea that specific cognitive abilities are fixed has led to harmful labels, with many people being prematurely identified with learning disabilities, particularly in STEM fields. However, studies show that targeted interventions can lead to significant neural changes, even in a short time. The implications are profound. While we are born with unique brains, the differences at birth are less important than the brain's ability to change through learning and experience. By understanding that there's no such thing as a predetermined math brain or artistic brain, we open ourselves to achieving success in any skill we choose. The first key to limitless learning encourages us to approach the unknown with excitement rather than fear. Each new experience offers a chance to build new neural pathways and strengthen our intellectual and emotional abilities. This mindset shift isn't just about learning better, it's about living better, with a brain that is constantly evolving and expanding its potential. Insight 2. The second key to limitless learning and living is recognizing that struggle is not a barrier to success, but a powerful driver of brain development. Embracing challenges is crucial for unlocking our brain's growth potential. The idea that mistakes and obstacles enhance learning is backed by neuroscience and behavioral research. Studies show that when we make mistakes, our brains become highly active, strengthening neural pathways. Unlike the traditional belief that success is about getting things right, real learning happens when we grapple with errors and correct them. This perspective shifts how we view struggle in learning. While mistakes are often seen as failures in many educational and work environments, neuroscience suggests they are the most beneficial for brain development. Actively engaging with challenges rather than avoiding them strengthens the brain and enhances connectivity. However, this truth isn't always reflected in teaching or parenting approaches, where tasks are often simplified to prevent failure. While this may seem supportive, it deprives students and children of the necessary challenges to stimulate brain growth. Instead, researchers advocate for desirable difficulties, like slow, effortful retrieval of information, which prove far more beneficial. Our societal narrative around failure also needs revision. Those who persist through difficulties and view setbacks as growth opportunities often achieve the most remarkable feats. Recognizing that struggle is not an obstacle, but a sign of potential transformation, would drastically change how we learn and view life's challenges. By embracing struggle and the inevitability of mistakes as integral to learning, we develop a mindset that sees every obstacle as an opportunity. This approach applies not just to academic learning but also to life, fostering resilience and a proactive attitude toward difficulties. The second key to limitless learning and living reveals that leaning into struggle is not just about overcoming challenges, but supercharging our capacity to grow. Insight 3. The third key to unlocking limitless learning is shifting toward multidimensional thinking and engaging with knowledge. This approach diversifies and enriches the learning experience while enhancing the brain's capacity to grow and adapt by developing new neural pathways. Traditional education, which often presents subjects with singular correct answers, can limit a growth mindset. Students may struggle to progress in environments that don't encourage exploration or value different perspectives. In contrast, multidimensional learning activates various brain pathways responsible for attention, communication, memory, reasoning, and visualization, leading to better learning outcomes by integrating diverse cognitive functions. Trailblazers in various fields typically have brains with active connections between different areas, enhanced cross-hemisphere communication, and flexible thinking. These attributes are developed through varied and dynamic learning experiences, not inherent traits. Neuroscientists have found that the brain becomes more adaptable when multiple areas are engaged simultaneously. This is achieved by approaching knowledge through different formats, such as visual, textual, auditory, or kinesthetic. In the classroom, this means moving beyond traditional teaching methods like rote memorization or standard tests, and instead incorporating visuals, videos, music, models, and diverse media. Such integration enriches education, fostering creativity and innovation. Asking students to interpret a scene from a novel, a scientific diagram, or a historical event in multiple ways encourages them to develop their unique perspectives, creating a vibrant and inclusive learning environment. Fixed brain thinking, marked by a fear of being wrong, can immobilize the mind. By promoting multidimensional learning, educators and learners can overcome these fears, opening up new paths for intellectual and personal growth. Even in rigid systems that traditionally do not value diverse thought, such as narrow-minded workplaces or metric-driven colleges, a multidimensional approach can boost learning and cultivate more confident and resilient learners. Combining a growth mindset with multidimensional thinking strategies helps break down fear-imposed barriers, making learning more efficient and enjoyable. This key allows everyone, regardless of age, race, or gender, to experience the profound benefits of a truly open and limitless approach to learning in life. Insight 4. The fourth key to unlocking your full learning potential is a radical one. Prioritize flexible thinking over speed. The idea that quick problem solving equals higher intelligence is a myth. True learning excellence comes from deep, open-minded engagement with concepts, not fast thinking. In educational and professional settings, speed is often seen as a sign of competence. However, research shows that learning too quickly only reinforces existing neural connections, leading to superficial and short-lived understanding. In contrast, slower, deliberate learning creates new, strong neural pathways that lead to long-lasting knowledge and understanding. This shift in thinking is essential, especially when it comes to comparing learning speeds. Often we feel inadequate compared to faster learners, not realizing that a slower pace allows for deeper and more flexible engagement with material. Studies have shown that high achievers are not those who know the most, but those who think about problems more creatively. Conceptual learning, where learners focus on understanding the reasons behind methods, rather than just memorizing steps, leads to richer understanding and creative application of knowledge. This type of learning allows for concepts to be easily retrieved and applied, without taking up much cognitive load. Flexible thinking is vital not only in academics, but in all fields and real-world problem-solving. The future will present complex challenges that require adaptive and creative thinking, not just memorized responses. Training our minds to think flexibly and see connections where they aren't obvious will be more beneficial than simply recalling facts. Innovators or trailblazers typically exhibit flexible thinking. They don't rely solely on memorized knowledge, but apply their understanding in new ways to solve problems. Shifting from speed and memorization to deep, creative and adaptive thinking will unlock vast potential in learners and professionals, preparing us to face future challenges with resilience and ingenuity. This key can transform not just individual capabilities, but the collective intellectual landscape. Summary. In this summary of Limitless Mind by Jo Boaler, you've discovered that everyone has the potential to overcome their limitations and achieve extraordinary things. Recent scientific research has revolutionized our understanding of how we learn. The outdated belief that our capacities are fixed and limited has been debunked. We now know that our intelligence and abilities can grow through dedication, persistence, and evidence-based strategies. The 4 keys to learning and living without limits we've discussed extend far beyond academic pursuits. They can enhance our personal and professional development as well. Shifting from a fixed mindset to a dynamic view of capability fosters resilience, creativity, and engagement, enabling us to reach new heights and continually broaden our horizons. The tools for limitless learning and living are now within your reach. The next step is to start applying them.